Alrighty then, hello everybody. I am back with another Mr. Weird Thought topic, and in this topic, I will be discussing that Nintendo World is finally coming to the United States. Like, it's coming to Universal's Hollywood and Universal Orlando. And I will be talking about what their plans on, or what all the information that I could find and give it to you, so you guys have a general idea what to be prepared for. So let's get started on this Mr. Weird Thought topic, Nintendo World. Let's do it. Alrighty then, so let's get started. Let's get started on this discussion of how and what are the plans for Nintendo World in Hollywood and in Orlando. So what I will start in Hollywood. For those probably who live in California, want to expect is California's version of Universal. They will obtain, or it will probably be completed by 2023, and by Universal Orlando's version might be complete 2025, maybe a little bit early, because I think, if I'm not correct, both of them have started on construction and everything, the plans, the concepts for creating this section of each park. So to talk about, and I have write notes, so if you see me looking at something, it was basically all the research that I could find and articles that either probably said something that other articles didn't. So to give a start is Super Nintendo World, a Mario-centric land currently under construction at Universal Studios Hollywood, will officially open its warp pipe. I missed warp pipe sometime into 2023. So, and it will probably, based on this summer, Universal will take over its feature presentation store located just inside of the park gates, with Super Nintendo World theming, including Mario, Luigi apparels and hats, and Yoshi, Mario, Bowser, and Luigi plushies as well. So not only will they start on construction, but they will also start planning to sell stuff around this summer, or probably later on, Mario hats, Mario accessories, and other character accessories, probably stuff for Peach, for Yoshi, for Bowser, and so many other probably Nintendo characters that they can have the right to sell. And it also says right here, it is hard to determine exactly which rides are being built, but the attractions are expected to be similar to the Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios in Japan. So if you're not correct, there are 2 rides in Universal Japan's Nintendo World. If I'm not correct, it's a Mario Kart ride, and it's a ride that has themed of Yoshi. Right now, they are also planning to expand that section in Japan to also create a Donkey Kong section with rides and other things. So we don't know if they're also going to bring Donkey Kong here, or they're going to just do Mario. It's not really confirmed yet, but for now, the main theme that they're bringing is Mario. So it says right here, this includes Mario Koopa's Challenge, a real-life Mario Kart race that uses augmented reality in the form of Mario-themed glasses, projected maps, and screen projections to make favorite Mario Kart courses come to life, and Yoshi's Adventure, a slow-moving ride where guests can fulfill their childhood fantasies of hopping on Yoshi's back and going for a spin around the Mushroom Kingdom. So in other words, it's basically a simple ride where you can enjoy getting on a Yoshi themed car or something. Probably the best example that would probably be is the one that we have in Universal Orlando's Dr. Seuss, where you get on a simple ride and it just takes you on something around the world of Dr. Seuss. So probably that is what they have, and probably those are the maybe that we will probably get in Orlando, and maybe as well in Hollywood Universal. So when I tried to find out everything that I could find for the Orlando's version, it states right here in one of the articles that I found, it states Orlando's version of Super Nintendo World will be the most complete, opening with all three major attractions, including Donkey Kong Roller Coaster, which is planned to open in Universal Japan in 2024. So it looks like there also might be ideas of bringing that to the United States version of Hollywood's Universal, and maybe the Florida Orlando Universal Studios, they might be doing that as well. I don't know if this is confirmed, but this is maybe an idea or a concept that they're also bringing, because like I said previously, Japan is expanding and making a Donkey Kong section, so probably they might be doing the same thing here. So it states also right here, while Universal's Hollywood Super Nintendo World will be the first of the land to open in the United States, it will only be contained one ride, Mario Kart. The land of Epic Universal will be the largest in the country, offering 2 additional rides you could only see by traveling to Japan. So in other words, to fully experience other rides for now, you would have to enjoy them in Japan until they're fully done and everything. Probably, if I'm not correct, basically what I have read so far, it looks like we are getting partial things from Japan's version. So either they're probably going to make an alternate version of the Japan's Nintendo World, but maybe little by little they're going to start turning it into more the Nintendo World that they built in Japan. It says right here, an opening date for Super Nintendo World at Universal Orlando Resort is a little less clear at this point. Super Nintendo World is stated to be just one of the many lands at Universal Orlando's new 750-acre theme parks. And so, if I'm not correct, based on everything, the Orlando one is sorry for repeating that. It's going to open around 2025 or a little around that time. Like, they might do it, because I've read some certain articles where they stated where it might be done a little bit earlier based on already the plans and the concepts that they have already done. So we might get it a little early, maybe late 2024 to late 2024 to maybe early 2025, maybe. So be prepared to around 2024 to hear some stuff about, if you live in Orlando, to hear about that when it comes to the LA's version. 2023, or basically next year, be prepared to hear more stuff coming out for those 2 sections, Nintendo World and, California. And I do apologize if I'm going all over the place. I'm just trying to clarify things for each section and try to do my best to, give up as much as information as I can. But based on everything, to quick summary, what it is for the California one, they are planning to open in 2023 with simple rides, maybe 1 or 2 rides similar to the Japan one. And the Orlando, they're probably going to do the exact same thing, but comes out around 2025. So, and correct me just in case I said 2023 in LA, 2025 in Orlando, just in case So, and plus, I will also state that originally they were supposed to complete it a lot earlier and bring it to the United States a lot earlier, but the delays and all that stuff, the reason was conflict, making all the plans and making sure everything was official, but also of COVID. So COVID was one of the main things that caused it to be delayed for the years that they just said, 2023 to 2025, so, which, sucks, to hear that we could have had the chance to had Nintendo World probably around, a lot earlier, but, so besides that, I hope I gave enough information to give you an update of what it has to bring. Now I will be talking about what I want to see, what I hope to see, what they hope to bring into the future of Nintendo World for here and, Hollywood. So, first things first, what I hope to see is we get to have more rides, more roller coaster themed rides that have to do with maybe more of themes of Mario, where let's say you come out of the tube in a roller coaster and stuff like that, and then you enter into the tube after the ride's done, something like that. Another thing is I kind of want, I hope they do officially bring Donkey Kong section to each of the Universals, because I'm a big fan of Donkey Kong as well as Mario. I would love to see what, roller coaster they do for Donkey Kong. But not only that, I also want maybe a small section of other characters like Kirby, also Legend of Zelda. I would love a Star Fox themed VR ride, kind of similar to the Transformers ones or the Spider-Man ride where it's all 3D and stuff like that. I feel like that would work well with Star Fox theme. And plus, having more characters, more stuff to buy in those two, because I would love to buy a Mario hat and maybe Mario shirts, and just have shirts like this where I show my love for Nintendo. But like I said, for Kirby, they could just do a cool, maybe probably a simple roller coaster. If not that, they could just do maybe again, a 3D ride where you're with Kirby, and Kirby's going all over the place and you just gotta follow him. Something simple where it's enjoyable, fun, and stuff like that. For Legend of Zelda, I just feel like Legend of Zelda could do either a 3D show, or maybe a virtual kind of like how they done for the Avatar section in the Disney Animal Kingdom, something like that, where maybe you're experiencing the whole world of Hyrule and you're helping Link defeat Ganondorf, something like that, where it's interactive, where we are also with Link helping and making feel like we're part of the journey. That kind of cool virtual 3D, But, like I said, there's so much things they could do. There's so much characters they could bring. Or even, not even have a section, but, have here and there hints where, oh my god, that's that character, they could be that's that game from Metroid. Oh my god, I can't believe that's a statue of Kirby. Oh my god, that's a statue of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, stuff like that, where it's gonna show our nerd gaming side. And I'll be honest, it would be cool to see all the blocks that they have just right there, and you're like, okay, I want to play with that. And just like the Japan, I think they also have a game version where you have to find stuff around the whole sections, the whole places, each part of the Mario section, which I would love if they did the same thing where you wear a bracelet, because I think you have to wear a bracelet and you unlock a lot of the coins, and the more you collect, the more you win, maybe a prize or something. It would be cool if they did something like that, because I know one thing's for sure: the moment that opens, I'm going all out nerd mode and enjoying it. But besides all that, I'm just in general happy that we're finally getting Nintendo World. Like, when I heard that it was official, me and my best friend were like happy. Like, we didn't care what they were bringing. We were just happy that it was finally being made. But also in the comments, let me know what you are excited for. What things you would love to see for the new Nintendo World for either Hollywood or Orlando. Or do you want the Orlando and the Hollywood to be different, to feel different? Like in Nintendo World in Hollywood, they focus on these characters, but in Orlando, they focus on these characters to make it different. That makes you want to go to both parks or sections in both parks and not felt repetitive or differences. Because that's what I would be honest, that would be cool to have. But like I said, let me know, and let me know if you're really excited for Nintendo World coming to the United States. Are you excited? Are you like, I don't really care? Or are you like me, that's energetic, let's go. But yeah, I hope I gave them as much as information for both theme parks in the Hollywood and Orlando. Like I said, be prepared for Hollywood. It's coming out 2023 or even earlier or later. For Universal Orlando, it's gonna come out 2025 or earlier, depends on how fast they build it. So, like I said, thank you for watching, and like I always say, I'm weird, don't judge, let's go.